Hey guys, welcome back to Planet Tyro's Tyro Media with me, your host Donald Wonder. Do you remember on the last live action video I did, I said Felicity was going to be the last retro show review for 2015? Well, I lied. I actually want to end my retrospective reviews on something a little bit more closer to my heart. I want to speak about a show that has a kind of an entertaining, thought-provoking idea. The show got a lot of shit for being a bit too flashy and a little bit too superficial, but there's an underlining core to it, and I don't want to overhype something or make something more than what it actually is, but I appreciate what this show tried to do, and that kind of reflects in how it went on for 6 or 7 years. So, you know, it wasn't just me that liked this show. And you know what? Just when I was about to stop, this came to my mind. So guys, this will be the last one. Let's do it.
Tyro Media.
Guys, we're talking about Nip Tuck. Nip Tuck was an FX drama that started in 2003. It ran for 7 years, 6 seasons, 2003 to 2010. And it was about these two plastic surgeons that start a joint business together. I believe it was called McNamara Troy. And it was a show that dealt with, I don't want to get philosophical again. I don't want to make it too much of what it is, but on the surface, it's about these two surgeons, plastic surgeons that are taking jobs, that are fixing people. They start off in Miami, but later on the series, it moves down to Hollywood, I believe. And basically, because they're in Miami, they meet a lot of actors, a lot of models, a lot of porn stars, a lot of celebrities, and you know, they fix them up. And they deal with cases that are very weird. I mean, the plastic surgery some of these people want to do is very weird. So every episode is kind of a different case. On top of that, the two main characters are best friends. They're kind of like opposites, where the main character, well, the first half, let's go with Sean. Sean is the family man. He's got a kid, a wife, a house. He's kind of got the American dream, so to speak. Where Christian, he is the playboy. He's single, he's a bachelor. He has sex with all these women he wants. He even has sex with his patients. So these two are kind of two opposite sides of the spectrum. I think when the show starts, they're in their late 30s or early 40s. And you know, it's interesting because the show deals with their life as the reoccurring thing, but the patients they meet interweave with their lives. And even the pilot, they get mixed up with some really shady business. There's a murder involved, blah, 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 blah. It really, the pilot did a good job of drawing me in, because at the time I was watching this, I was a teenager, and the show has a lot of style. Just the style alone drew me in. But again, the show, it's a plastic surgery show. It's a show about people going beneath the surface. A lot of these people are going in for plastic surgery because they don't like themselves. Whether it's a fat, ugly woman, or maybe it's someone with a disfigurement, or maybe it's, there's so many cases this show covers. Sometimes it borders on being a medical drama because they do get into the technicalities of medical procedures, especially with plastic surgery. So to be honest with you, I found it educational on that front as well. But let me not again upscale it. It's a drama, and some people would even call it a melodrama, because a lot of the storylines in this show is kind of fucking crazy. But I saw it as for entertainment value, and to be honest with you, this is one of them shows that is really not trying to be more than it is. But the reason why I like this show the most, because you know me, it's character based. It's all about the characters. The main characters, these two are like brothers. And as the series progresses, these two and their relationships with each other and their partners really makes the show what it is. The cases as well, but these two are like a twisted couple in their own right. It's not even gay, but their relationship is so deep. But by the end of the series, it was really about these two guys. The supporting cast in the show. Let me say this: the actors in the show is great. I think the acting is very, 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 very good. The characters, they range from annoying, predictable. The two main leads are good. They're very well fleshed out. They're very, very well characterized through the whole seasons. The side characters, they can be archetypal. They can be types. They can be a bit annoying. The woman who played Julia, the wife, I liked her, even though she kind of bothered me. The son, Matt, he's good. He had some character development, some interesting plot lines. But this show has a plethora of special guest stars. Because it's based on celebrities in Hollywood, real life celebrities come in the show. Like, I remember 50 Cent, Peter Dinklage, Bradley Cooper, Joan Rivers. Even this lady becomes a recurring theme. Famek Johansson, X-Men, stuff like that. This show is littered with A, Hollywood stars, B stars, TV stars. And like I said, the acting's good, the side character's good. But for the most part, this show was really good. Most people that watched the show said the first 4 seasons were the strongest. This was one of FX's strongest shows. The ratings were really high and it was good quality. Halfway through the show, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of went a bit off the deep end. The storylines got crazy. It got very, I don't want to say soap opera-ish, but some of the plot lines were like shock factor plot lines. But like 1 or 2 seasons of downtime, and then it came back around. And the last couple of seasons went back to character stuff. Again, I can only speak for myself, but this was a very good this was a very good characterized show because, again, you're dealing with beauty. You're dealing with people that don't like themselves. They go through this plastic surgery for so many reasons. And it was really interesting. All walks of life, all different types of people. Some of it was good, some of it was bad, some of it was for business, some of it was for pleasure, manipulation. Sex is a very heavy theme in the show. But honestly, when I think of this show, I still have fond memories because a lot of the character stuff, I still think about it to this day, to be honest with you. Because a lot of it's about people that I can relate to. And it's kind of sad. A lot of the episodes are very sad. The characters go through all these trials and it's really fucked up. Again, some of it can just seem like some of it can seem like they lifted it from movies or bad TV shows or soap operas, but the underlying characters and the way it's fleshed out always makes it not stupid crap. That's the best way I can put it. But moving away from the story, let me talk about the way it's shot. This show, as I said before, has a lot of style. Visually, it's clean, it's colourful. The aesthetics, this is one of the best looking shows at its time. Even the opening sequence is one of the best television opening sequences of all ever. And I still hold to that even today. And yeah, visually, I don't even know who directed this television show, but it looks good. It has its own style. And I think style is always, obviously, it's a plastic surgery show, so it makes sense that it's a bit stylish as well. But when you see the promotional posters, it looks good. It had a good marketing campaign, but not that really matters. But I'm just saying, you got the style, you got the characters, you got the storyline, and as I said, it ran for 6 or 7 years because it was very successful. It had compelling stories, but let me criticize. I can't be overpraised or something. What didn't I like about the show? Again, it dipped in the middle, and the ending, the very, very, very ending, didn't quite believe it. It was one of them endings where it was kind of meh. It was conclusive. I'll give it. It was conclusive, so they tied it off. But I felt it was kind of meh. And to be honest with you, if they really wanted to, they could have come back. Because I was like, okay, if you say so, but I don't think things will end that way. But whatever. To me, it's like it's not the end of the story. They could do a TV movie. I actually hoped they would, but they never did. It's been 5 years since it aired anyway. But all in all, guys, this is actually one of my top 20 shows because this had a lot of humanity to it. And this was the ugly side, the posh side, the pop side, these stupid celebrities, these stupid models. I mean, Mario Lopez, he was a recurring character in the show. This guy was he was such a sucker. I don't even get into spoilers, but it was so funny. The people that come in the show and it's predictable, and it sounds like I'm overpraising the show, but I see the show for what it is. when you break it down, it could be like a dumb reality show, something you will see on TV, but they have so much good character moments and moments of introspection where they talk about things, where they flesh it out, where the characters do things that I believe normal people would do. So it's not just MTV fluff, but these are real fucking people. That's why I like Nick Tuck. The actors were good, the storylines overall were entertaining, not realistic per se, but entertaining. And you know what? It's a strong series. So again, it could be my own opinion, but I went on IMDb. The rating is pretty high. The written reviews that people are writing for the show is very high. It's very well remembered. At the time it was on, it was loved. After the fact, it's still loved. I will end up buying this one day, but it is one of my favorites, and it's just very compelling. This is a show I would recommend if you get it on Netflix or if you can buy it. Just power watch it. It has its highs and its lows, but overall, I think it's a strong contender. One of the best, I want to call it a medical drama, but one of the best dramas that deals with a very poppy, superficial topic, but it does it with a lot of heart and a lot of humanity. Even though that sounds like I'm upscaling again. I don't want to upscale, but I can only speak for myself. I really enjoyed it, and as a result, I would give Nip Tuck a very, very high, solid B. I would like to give it a low first class, but I have to weigh up the pros and the cons and be fair. Still one of my favorite shows. I would still recommend it to this day because you know what? I still think it looks good. It looks like a show that would be on television today, and that's another reason why I think it's gonna stand the test of time. But guys, if I'm completely wrong and you think this show is completely whack and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, do me a favor, let me know in the comments down below. But I know most people enjoyed it for the most part. This really put FX as a network on the map. This was one of their most beloved shows and I was a big fan. So if you was a fan, again, like I said, let me know in the comments down below. And this is going to be my last live action video in front of the camera. Retro, especially talking about an older show. So time to move on. If you guys want to know right now, I'm watching a requested show you guys want me to watch, The Americans, which I'm really liking. So check out for a full review when I catch up to season 3. I'll be reviewing that in 2016. But for now, I'm done with the retro stuff. There will be something down the line, but newer stuff. Let's move on, guys. Thank you for watching. Guys, if you see the annotation on the right there, you can see all the stuff we've done in the past, things we're going to do in the future. Hit that subscribe button if you want more content straight to your YouTube feed. And when I say thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace out.